What's up, YouTube? Today I'm going to be teaching y'all some tips and tricks on how to play bar chords easier. That way y'all don't struggle as much. Maybe you're like a beginner and you're learning and you always see the bar chord as some sort of like hurdle. I used to struggle with them too, but over time I kind of learned how to do them. Maybe not properly, but I learned how to do them, and then with time I just kind of I just kind of learned some tips and tricks on how to do it in a more efficient way where I'm not like cramping up and like, having trouble getting through like a whole song because it has bar chords, you know? So the first thing I'd recommend is going one finger at a time. Once you know your shape and how it goes, you can put your fingers where they go, and maybe sometimes it sounds like this when you try it, like something like that. So what you can try is literally going one string at a time. So like have this and be like, okay, first I'm gonna make sure that my top one is good. Okay, once that's good and the string rings out, you can move on to the next one. Okay, once those two are good, you can move on to the next one. Make sure that one's good, and then play the three that you have right. And then the next one, and then the last two. See, look, that doesn't sound good, so I just have to press a little more with this part of my finger. There you go. And then same thing with the last one. When I first started playing, I would do my bar chords like that, but they would sound like this, which doesn't sound bad. But if I go string by string, check this out. Those last two are just kind of being muted, so it doesn't sound bad. But I mean, it doesn't sound as cool as if you have the whole bar chord with the bottom part too, you know, with the higher sounding note. So yeah, go one string at a time. And in order to get these to also work, it's not just pressing all the way down and like squeezing. The next thing we want to do is kind of use the weight of your own arm, like your own like I guess like pressure or like gravity even. Bro, don't mind me, please. So you want to use like the own weight of your arm to kind of pull down or like pull the guitar towards you, if that makes sense. And you want to counteract that a little bit with your other arm by pulling that part towards you. So, oh my gosh, hold on. Okay. She was biting me. Okay. So, you kind of pull it towards you with this arm, and then also kind of counter push with this other arm, so it's like you're pushing both towards you, and that helps you kind of have like a even pressure on this part of your index finger, and it's kind of you're like hanging down on it, so it's not just squeezing. If you try to just squeeze the whole time, eventually you're just gonna start to cramp up, so you don't just want to be squeezing the whole time. And also with this method, it kind of makes it so you have to squeeze less, because you're kind of using your weight more to press down instead of actually squeezing to press down. And to kind of just show you an example, I'm going to play that chord, my F chord, without squeezing, without even using my thumb. Look. So if you look, I'm not using thumb. And I can still play it because I'm literally pulling the guitar towards me. So it's a mixture of squeezing a little bit and using the weight of your arm, but with your thumb back there, right? Right now, I just had it off as an example, but don't play without your thumb. You're gonna really struggle. And speaking of thumb placement, make sure you have it somewhere like comfortably, like here. I've seen people try to do it like this, and there's no way it's gonna work like that if you have your thumb like not even on the neck. So you want to make sure you have it on the back of the neck here. for better stability. You don't want to have it like up here, because look, as soon as I do that, this unbars itself, because it makes that finger do that. So if you're gonna do this, there's no way that you'll be able to bar chord. There is instances where it's good to have your thumb on top, but not for bar chords. Right now we're just learning about bar chords. So you want to have your thumb somewhere comfortably in the back, preferably halfway or somewhere in between like your first and second finger, which are these two, first and second. So it's pulling towards you a little bit with both, and then squeezing a little bit. And you don't want to like pull or over squeeze either. Eventually you'll find like a good medium to where you're not even like thinking about it. Like I think like I'm pushing like the guitar a little bit towards me here, because I kind of feel this part like against my chest a little bit, and then I'm kind of pulling this too, so that makes it ring out, you know. You see how that's still ringing out, and I'm not like super struggling or like squeezing really hard to get sound out. So that's something you might want to try. If you're still struggling a little bit, try maybe rolling your index finger maybe like more flat or more like away from you a little bit, either more towards you or more away from you, maybe depending on how your hand is. But mine seems to work good for me here. I've seen it work like this for some people too, maybe more leaned. But this works for me. Like I'm already kind of used to being here. And then if you still really can't yet at this point of your playing, and you still want to play songs that have bar chords, you can try, instead of barring the whole thing, keep these here, and then maybe just use the bottom part here, and maybe just try barring the bottom too. But for that you would have to mute the top string, which you could do with your thumb, so you don't hear it. So that kind of helps too, you know. It's almost like the whole bar chord shape, but you're just doing it at the bottom. So yeah, this is more of a short video. I don't want to bore you guys to death, but I want to make sure just to get my tips out there. So remember, gravity, thumb placement, and pulling the guitar towards you like with both arms a little bit, you know. Like if y'all have any other questions, y'all are struggling with some things like guitar wise, not with like life, just let me know. Remember to like and subscribe, and yeah, I appreciate it. Y'all have a good day. Peace out.